It's Week 11 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. He was catching everything last week, had himself over 250 yards. It's the Bengals and the Rams under the lights on Sunday night.
Set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
About that, red man coverage decided to test him early. And it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Burrow, 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Pass. Complete.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Burrow. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Mixon with a first down carry. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The trick play works. He's got the first. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And now a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with the football. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
To throw on 3rd down. Benson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They wind up getting 7 on the play. And they will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From midfield now, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Burrow on play action, looking for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now and get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. James has got it, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Moody. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Play brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Moody. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Well, the Rams at 3-6 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Moody. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Benson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 39 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling it up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Had to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
A 60-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
Bengals 9.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Benson looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So the long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself.
The previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Burrow on first down. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Fired that one in there, able to make the connection on a nice in route.
Those faster passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is they were able to connect. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A final shot before break. Benson, he's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separate. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate the defense passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a play fake here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off play action. Benson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break it on home. But a nice game there for a first down.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it is with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here are the Bengals Bengals set to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now it's Burrow. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 1st down, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mixing up the middle. And the lane closes up quickly as we get about 3 down to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that's going to up the lead to 15 to 10. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. The Rams offense now. They get set and head back onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now this throw caught left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
12 yards.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Moody. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line.
Brings
A lot
up
of bodies, not
2nd and 9.
much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Benson. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And the lead is cut to 2 now. It's 15-13. So 3 points there. And CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Set to kick off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Line. A gain of 1 yard. And a Bengal 1st down.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's across midfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Off the play fake. Benson. That'll be caught. It's caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, A big one, 1,000. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. James has got it, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
A 29-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on the defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Benson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Benson. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing on first down. Benson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Rams! From 19 yards away. And the Rams get an important score there to extend their lead with this 4th quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Benson. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. He's done it. 1,000 career catches with that last reception.
I don't care what you've done in your life. How many things have you done 1,000 times of significance? How about this? With that catch, now closing in on the top 10 all-time in NFL history, a very significant achievement.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Moody. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
To number 29.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in cover.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. They're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 Fs for a rookie quarterback.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw. Benson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one seemed going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
There's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 11, 2:19 to play. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Burrow connecting with Mixon. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Mixon. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
To number 89.
To throw, Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. And we'll
previous play is under review.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage. Also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here we go with Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Complete
and they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
26.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Evan McPherson
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now it's the Rams' turn, trailing by 4. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And the Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive is perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock off as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational awareness to end this one.
Dixon set to kick off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get it up.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Rams are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one. And in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for L.A., it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in their sanity as they move to 4-6.